Hey there guys, TheRamosOnline here. I know I haven't done a Pokemon related video in a while, and I've kind of let my channel stagnate, but this is something I really want to talk about because holy shit, Sun and Moon news. Ah! Sorry, I got excited. It's something, I've been watching a couple other people in their YouTube videos on Sun and Moon, and I haven't seen anyone talk about the things I'm going to talk about. It's more detailed analysis, not really, it's going to be a really short video, just some really small things I want to point out about the trailer. I'm trying to stand a little bit because it's going to be full blast. Because the trailer, we've all seen the trailer by now. There's no point in pointing out the obvious. The starters are amazing. I'm picking around it because Owl. The things I want to talk about is we fast forward to right. So this is the first thing I want to talk about. We now use. I mean, it's news we all know. We now use like the full model in the overworld rather than our chibi model. Now, a lot of people were wondering why the walking alongside your Pokemon thing wasn't in X and Y or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. People were really wanting that to come back after it was reintroduced in Heart Gold Soul Silver. The main reason that wasn't a thing was because they'd have to make a chibi model for every single Pokemon, which means a lot more data in the game. They probably couldn't fit it in. But now that we're using our big, normal, full-sized models, they can now use the Pokemon battle models to walk alongside us. So I'm not saying anything. All I want to suggest maybe is that we might see the return of walking alongside our Pokemon, because we now have the ability to walk alongside the Pokemon without having to have a whole new model to do so. Because you can't just shrink the in-battle models down, because the proportions will be all off chibi style. I haven't seen anyone else suggest this yet, that we could end up getting walking alongside our Pokemon, but to me, this would be the best time to do it because, as I've just said, we can now use in-battle sprites instead, or in-battle models, because everything else is full size, it's not chibi. So the other thing I want to talk about is if we get into a battle here, right here, you'll see. Right there, as you can see, the battle is going on. The Pokemon's in the battle and it's moving. I think with Rowlet, the camera actually pans around slightly. You can see it's panning. If you've ever been idle in a battle in X and Y or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you've probably noticed when you're idling, the Pokemon. The camera, will move around the battlefield and get a look at the Pokemon, kind of move around. So it looks like that's going to be a thing. Why is that a big deal? Look at the background. The trainer is in the battle. I know it's a tiny detail that doesn't really mean anything, but it really bothered me that in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, especially in X and Y, the game that introduced customization, your customized character would never appear in the battle. They'd only ever be in the overworld, or they'd appear to send out the starting Pokemon, and you'd only ever see their arm again if you was throwing a Pokeball to catch a Pokemon. Now it looks like with customization coming back, you probably already know about that. If you haven't seen it, go watch the Japanese trailer. Customization is making a return, at least in the skin color of our trainer, but I would assume we'd also get the ability to change our clothes. We do see the male protagonist without a hat at some point in one of the trailers. But what it basically means is when we customize our trainer, we're going to be able to see them in the battle. What will this mean for competitive battling? Will we be able to see the trainers in the battle? Does this mean we might not get the generic blue background for Wi-Fi battles? Who knows? It's just a detail that I really wanted to point out because I haven't seen anyone else mention these details. So I think those are the only two things I really wanted to point out. My opinions on the trailer is the starters. I really love the owl. The owl is my favourite. The cat is really cute as well, but I'm worried it's going to have Delphox syndrome, where its final evolution is going to look really weird. The owl, you can't go wrong with an owl, and I really don't like the seal. We already have a seal. Where's our dolphin? Where is our dolphin? All we have is an orca. We don't have a dolphin. Give us a dolphin, please. We already have 2 seals. We don't need another one. We also have lots of cats. We only have 1 owl, and it's Hoot Hoot. So really, I mean, the owl's adorable, but we could have gone with a different starter. But that's my opinion on the starters. The legendaries, honestly, I don't like either of them. I'm probably going to go with Pokemon Moon, just because I like bats, and that legendary looks like a bat. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to get both games. I'm probably going to nuzlocke them both on my Twitch stream. Links to that in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was kind of random, came out of nowhere, but these are 2 little things I really wanted to talk about because I haven't seen anyone talk about them. The idea that we could get walking with our Pokemon back, and the thing where we can now see our trainer in battle, so our customization actually means something. Like, that was my biggest pet peeve with X and Y, that we could customize our trainers, and yet we would never see them in battle. Where did our trainer go? They just vanished into the void. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you whenever I decide to upload another video. Don't worry, when Sun and Moon come out, I will bring my channel back full force, because I want to do all kinds of videos, competitive and otherwise, but for the time being, nothing. Sorry. Thank you for the third time, and I'll see you whenever.